3, 2, 1, action. My name's Garry. I own a company called Loving Social Media. And the thing about Loving Social Media, it's wrongly named. Like, you'd think, oh, they only do social media. We do a lot of stuff. And in the new year, I had some time off over Christmas and I redesigned my whole website. I recoded it. And that makes me sound really smart, but I'm not. I used AI to code my website and it's become very, very useful. Whether you use email marketing, whether you're doing websites, coding is a thing. So, Raul, I'm going to ask you a favor, sir, without putting you on the spot. Could you share the screen and go to ChatGTP? So, Alex, you watching, right? Your dad's
Yes,
website is WordPress, I think.
yes, it
And
is.
in WordPress, you can put the code. Yeah? So, you can either do handwriting or you can code it. So, might sound boring to you, but Google tell you how to rank first. When you rank first, you make all the money. No one goes to second page. So how do you get to first page? Well, the first thing is you need to read Google's guide. Does either of you know what Google guide is? Like it said, here's a load of information. You read this shit and you'll be first. Either of you?
No.
All right, here's your bit of homework. And if you're watching this, first bit of homework you will do is read Google Update Penguin Panda. Penguin Panda. Right? So, Raul, you like to share your screen, sir?
Yep.
Or shall I get Alex sharing his screen? It's up to
No,
you.
I got it. I got it. I'm here.
All right. So we're sharing screen, and you can just put the word Google Update Penguin and Panda. Now, if you read this update, it will tell you all the things you must not do. You will get penalized. So, i.e., less than 350 words on a blog, spelling mistakes, bad backlinks, all this stuff, right? Now, it's only your very first day of reading this update, but if you press OK, let's have a look. It will give you exactly what you need to do to get to first page, right? So, a lot of people have never even heard of the Penguin Panda update. So, it started in 2011, but it is constantly getting updated. Right, that's the first. You need to learn Penguin Panda. Literally. Read that, and it says all the things that I'm going to punish you for. Could you do Google Update Hummingbird? Now they're in these stupid names because they don't want normal people to know this stuff. This is the stuff that you need to be a webmaster. Sounds like a Jedi master, right? Any questions so far from you, Raul or Alex?
No.
No, not at the moment.
So there we go. Google does all these updates, and you read them and you understand. So it says a schematic search of content. So it says Hummingbird uses different words, relationships between topics. It wants everything to integrate. When I first read Hummingbird, Alex and Raul, I couldn't sleep. I was so excited. It will take the algorithm of what you say on Facebook to make you higher. So there's a lot of words there you're like, I don't understand this. But luckily we've got ChatGTP that will explain it. Better understanding the natural language. So it says improve Google handle conversation. Like where can I buy a phone near me? Best place to eat after visiting the British Museum. These are the things you want to create to be first place. So Alex's dad cleans windows commercially. So you might put into Google, who's the best commercial window cleaner in London? If you rank number one for that, your dad will be a multi-millionaire, man. Not that he's an already. So for Raul, for you and I, we want to rank who's the best, and we'll try it now live. So this hasn't been made that I feel like a magician. Like I haven't like given you anything to lie about or to do. You don't know what I'm gonna ask you, right? So you go back up to the search, and you search best social media company in London. Now we'll start with an easy one. Best social media company in Enfield. Let's go first. Now, if you were first for this, you'd expect a lot of keywords. This is a keyword with intent, like hummingbird. And I'm going to show you how I've done this. So, social media company Enfield. That's a hummingbird keyword. It makes sense to hummingbird. There we go. Let's see what happens. I'm going to be really shamed if I'm not first page, right? It'll be bad news. So please go to the top. So this is very interesting. Google make a living from sponsored ads. So the very first one there is Finsbury Media. They've paid to be there, and it says sponsored. So generally, if you look at that sponsored ad and click it, that person would have paid £5-6 to get that. But refresh your page and let's try that again. Just refresh the page. Finsbury Media won't be there again. Oh, where'd you go? What's happening? Where'd the local guide go? So you see, you go down a bit. Again, more sponsored ads, different stuff. Oh, look at that. We're first on the search page, right? So you keep paying to be watched, but I'm always there. You can refresh your page 1,000 times. We are still there, but they've gone. How have I done that? Now, this is called Google Update Pigeon. Are you lot... Anyone watching this, they're like, what the fuck is this? All these names, man. Like, Google Update Pigeon was a search that it basically, Alex, say you wanted a pizza in Manchester, it was giving you the same search in London. Pigeon is about local search and Google Business Profile. You've got to keep your Google Business Profile at least three times a week, updating it. People don't do that shit. So there you go. That's first, right? So that's cool. Now, Raul, if you could go to ChatGPT for a second. This is essential. And I will update this video again soon. I will update it soon. But let's just start with the basics to go with, right? So there's a thing that should be at the top of every single page on your website called a header. Header 1. Header 1. That's really important. So say, Alex, you write a blog today about, I don't know, what are you going to write a blog about, sir?
I don't know, just whatever my dad sends me.
Alright, give us an example. High-rise buildings, I don't know, whatever you want to write.
Yeah, high-rise building.
Alright, so if you say to Google, Raoul, if you don't mind saying, please write me a H1 keyword phrase high-rise buildings in London.
Did you say keyword phrase?
Keyword phrase, yeah, high-rise building in London. Right, so this is, just press return. Right, this is dumb shit. High-rise building. Sorry, Raoul, I put you on the spot, man.
It's fine.
Alright, so you press return, it gives you a key phrase. This is kindergarten, this is nursery level, yeah? I'm about to take you to PhD level. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, we don't care about any of that shit. Alright, now do the same, if you don't mind cutting and pasting what you just asked. Now, if you put that into your H1, it's not going to do that well. This time, I'd like you to do that all, but this time say, code it in HTML. Including a schema markup. Now, schema markup works in the background. You never see schema markup. It's just a background thing. Let's have a look this time. Oh, can you ask it to be in a modern font too? So from a visual thing, you're going to get the sickest SEO going. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what it gives us. This is crazy shit, man. Look at this. Woo! Alright. Can I ask you, Raoul, unshare your screen, send me that exact code, and I'm going to put it into a website so you can see what it looks like. So you are you're coding. Those poor young people that have paid all that money to learn how to code are fucked because you're now a coder. So when Raoul sends me that code, I'm going to put it into a website and you're going to see what it made me. And it's crazy. It just looks like a headline, but behind the scenes there's a lot going on. So let me pause for a second. Let me ask you two to ask me some questions. Do you want to know more? Like the E update is very clever. EAT, very clever. You got to read that shit. there's these webmasters that are like Jedis, but they don't want to tell you all what is going on in their world because it's a secret. But it's not that difficult. I've set you both on the road to optimizing stuff. I didn't know how to code. I do now. Through Christmas, I recoded my whole site, and it's got me £40,000 worth of inquiries and closed them all. Your dad would go to a next level with this stuff. Any questions while I pull that up? And Raul, if you don't mind sending me the code, that would be awesome. Ah, you sent it to me. You sent it to me. All right, great. So let's see. Now, have either of you got a question while I'm pulling this up? Fill the time out. I don't mean to not have my eyes on you. I'm sorry. Either question, go for it. Questions are good.
So how do you find out about this? Like the Pagan Pandas?
I'm a mad researcher. Who is the person that you rate the most in sport? Who's the person you'd rate the most in sport?
LeBron James.
Who?
No, LeBron.
LeBron and his son. Why not?
Yeah.
LeBron, he's a GOAT, man. He's the top guy because he puts in the most hours and he gives a shit. Yesterday I was at a workplace and their printer broke. It's been broken for 3 months, Alex. And do you know what was wrong with it?
What?
It wasn't plugged in, bro. So most people in life are on, especially you two's age, because of what happened in COVID. You feel you're entitled to a good job and a good life, and that's your entitlement. I deserve that. But here's the truth is, you don't deserve that. You got to earn that. And a lot of people your age aren't willing to be LeBron Jameses. They're not willing to be Ronaldos. They want it for free. They think that they've woken up and they've got the talent to fucking do this shit and they don't have to put hardly any work in. I grind. I go on websites. I go on webinars. I go to events. I read books. Books, not TikTok. I grind to be a master. And I hope one day when I'm dead, someone will say, you know that Garry guy, man, he was fucking good at his job. It didn't happen because I'm entitled. I can only be the best for a certain amount of time. And I'm hoping you two will be better than me. But it's not going to happen by luck. You have to read and Google and ChatGPT and read a book and speak to another master. How are you going to speak to a master? Chances are you won't, but you can listen to their podcasts. You can read their books. So, great question, Alex. Love that question. Very good question. Any other questions while I'm trying to get this up? I feel really passionate about this because I'm seeing all your the country, at the worst case scenario, will go bankrupt. When that happens, it's going to be bad news for people your age because you will have zero experience. No one will give you a job. We're in a bankrupt country. What are you going to do? The people that work hard will grind it out and be fine. The people that think they're entitled to benefits and entitled to a great life are screwed. But if you think this is not true, then I don't mind you saying, Garry, I disagree with what you're saying, and it's quite controversial what I'm saying. So I really don't mind you saying, look, Garry, this is not... What do you mean? What do you either of you think?
I mean, at the end of the day, I think you're correct in the sense that it is about the grind, the hustle. Like, I think one thing I rate, especially coming out of uni, everyone has a degree. Like, it's not, it's not something that's rare anymore. So it's about...
And you're 70 grand in debt as well. Like, on top of the add insult to injury, you're 70 grand in debt. Like, you guys, some of you watching this are better off retraining as a plumber, retraining as an electrician. You can do a level 2. That level 2 is so basic. Just do a level 2 in plumbing, man. You're guaranteed 100 grand a year. Got a first in history. You better go and work for Tesco's stacking shelves.
All right.
Or if you really want to be good at digital marketing, study. Listen to Gary Vaynerchuk. He's such a good guy. He speaks sense. Listen to Mari Smith. These people are absolutely all right. Because I share my screen. I think anyone watching this won't be able to see because I will have to share my screen and you won't see. But I'm gonna show Alex and then I'll put it at the end. I'll share the screen. So Alex and Raul, this is what I did. I put this code into the website and it gave me that high-rise buildings. Right? You think, well, what the hell's that? That's just the thing. That's just the image. But behind that image is a lot of strength. All of that code is that image with the schema markup and so on. So I'll put that. Like, if you're watching this, I will show you. But Alex and Raul won't be able to see. I put this into my website. This code. How that happened is pretty straightforward. The code is easy. So Raul and Alex, this is what I did. I went into the website. I then created the page. From the page, you see you want to create with Eliminator. But most of the websites, even the basic ones like Word, what are some basic ones? Wix and Squarespace, all of them, they all have an element of HTML. You just got to find it. So the HTML goes inside the inside here. So you just drag it in there, and then it asks you to paste it. Boom, you're done. So today's lesson is just about H1s. Alex, every single blog you've ever had, put H1 at the top, and that is coded, and that's what you do. I'm going to create this into a post on social media. I'll also put it on YouTube, so I'll send you the link when it's done, Alex, and you can rewind it and watch it again. I'm excited for people your age that have a little bit of hard work ethic and they're resilient, because you guys will smash it, because 98% of the people your age, they don't have it.
Yeah.
Please make a comment down below.